Alright, hold on. Before the shit get tagged. Let me relax. That shit is kinda jamming though. Pole position 64. How many of y'all gonna act like you was on it like that? I mean, I don't know what the world did before steering wheels, but damn, look at that tap steer that thing got.
Just like that, and a horrific steer. Just like that, and a horrific steer.
Welcome everybody, this is a podcast, long form conversation experience gang. I'm Lexus King, Dad by God, 1/4 of the Ride Squad, aka the father figure, do it yourself daddy, all of those things, right? This is gonna be an interesting one. It's tough because, one, my family's home. I usually try to do it before everybody gets home. So my little terrorist is gonna be running around here screaming at the top of her lungs, and we may have to cut for a second, but we're gonna try and get it right. And for two, this is actually pretty cool. You see the seat setup right here, because I'm not sitting in my normal position, which would be right here. And then three, I'm not wearing all black. Crazy, ain't it? But this one's cool. If you follow me on my Instagram, shameless plug, put that shit right there on the arm. Go ahead, put it right there. Yeah, that's my Instagram. Follow that. If you follow my Instagram, you seen a post. This post is pretty cool. I was happy about it. And then it just took me back. It reminded me of everything that I was excited about at that point in time in my life. What I want to do is talk to this person about this. You know what, let's quit bullshit. Let's bring him in here. Oh geez, y'all gonna remember this one. Y'all gonna remember this. Jalen! That's how you summon your kids.
Yes.
Have a seat. Everybody, welcome Jalen to the channel. This is Jalen King.
What's up, guys?
You're talking too quiet.
Hold on, wait, I'll be right.
What are you talking about?
Context, I need context.
No, you're fine. They need to get used to knowing you as having ashy lips. Your daddy got ashy hands.
Yes. Okay, what's up, guys?
Your lips is alright. You alright.
Yeah.
Telling me alright. You hear the terrorist at the door? That's the terrorist. See? This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be a tough one. Little mama, come say hi. Hi. We're gonna have a conversation and you hang with mommy, okay? You gonna hang with mommy? Alright, close the door behind you. We love you. I love you, bye. Alright, cool. So this is Jalen. This is my son, man. How old are you?
I'm 13.
13, man. 13-year-old little dude. So this podcast, this conversation I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like that feeling that you get when you're a kid and you first learn how to drive. And if you follow the Instagram, you've seen the video. If you haven't followed Instagram and you're strictly here on the YouTube, you're going to see the video sometime next week. This past weekend, we got the convertible back and I got to do some break-in miles, but you know, typically I like to do heat cycles first, so a little bit of putting around the neighborhood, which was a cool opportunity for Jalen to drive. Jalen has always been interested in driving stuff. He has driven before. I put a video right here, right over his head.
Yeah, right here.
He was driving the RX-8. He's about 10 right there. And he was driving the truck as well, right above his head.
Yeah.
He's about 9 there. And he has no problems with that, but now he's driving the convertible, but he can clearly see over the dash, everything. It's pretty exciting times. It's really cool. So as I was just sitting in the passenger seat watching him drive, it just made me think about like my time back when I first learned how to drive. You know how I learned how to drive a manual?
No.
You gotta speak louder.
No, I don't.
So how I learned how to drive a manual, shout out to my dad, because he always had a lot of vehicles.
Yeah.
And I would get up early Saturday morning and I'd be like, yo, Pop, let me wash the cars.
Yep, I remember you told me about
And
this story.
so I would take all the keys and I'd wash all the cars because I got to start them up, move them out the driveway, and then park them. But because we lived across the street from a big old park, I would drive it around the corner down the street and then come back and park it. But I saved one vehicle for last, and it was our 270Z. And it was a manual. That was like my creme de la creme. I saved that for last. And I would save it for last so that I could drive it around the corner further, longer of a drive, and it was manual. So that's how I learned how to drive a stick. I was just mob around on Saturday morning, like super early. I'd get up hella early. See, this kid don't know nothing about getting up early. This dude don't get up until like 11.
No, all right, no, don't say that, because I do know how to get up early. I just
He
don't
knows
get up.
how to get up early. That's a fact.
I just don't get up
He
early.
just don't get up early. See the problem? I used to get up early. He
I don't.
So that's how I learned how to drive at 6. So it was pretty cool. So when my dad went to go give me like my driving lessons around the neighborhood, he already knew that I knew how to drive. So when we got out on the street, he didn't trip about me stalling the car or anything. So you went and drove around the neighborhood.
Yes, so I did drive around the neighborhood. At first, I saw the car when we first took
Yeah,
off.
you did. He
I
started once,
started.
but I mean, you're a nervous entity. Like you're
Yeah.
a nervous person.
I was
and-
really nervous when I got into the car. I was shaking a little bit, but once we actually started moving, I started to. It was like
You were
whatever.
still sitting like an old ass lady.
Yeah,
though,
but it was
blood.
second nature after.
Blood, you was like this though. Like if you had to
But the
steer
seat-
crazy, you would have been elbowing your nuts.
But the
and shit.
seat was like I had to scoot up the seat more to push.
I
the
gave him the
clutch up.
opportunity. He had to slide the seat forward a little bit more. He slid it all the way forward. I gave him the opportunity to adjust himself, but he was too nervous to sit and take the time. Half the time, though, honestly, half the time of proper driving is comfort. Getting your seating position good. That's the first step, right? Proper seating position. So next time you drive, take all the time you need. Don't take forever, but take all the time you need to get like proper seating position where you're comfortable and you're able. Because when you're shifting to second, you're shifting like this. Because the seat was so far forward, you're shifting back. No good. But we're gonna work on that.
Yes, that's where improvement comes into.
What? That was your first turbo car that you drove? See how jumpy he is?
That was?
He didn't jump. That was your first turbo car that you drove? Yes.
Oh yeah,
And he
no,
didn't
no.
even get into the boost.
Well, I mean, next time I'm gonna get into the boost next time.
Relax.
We need to-
Relax.
No, not all the way, but at least
Relax.
you can hear it.
Word. You drove around at the track in the open area.
Yeah.
And there was nothing to really think about. And that's all I was just paying attention to see how you manage coming up to stop signs and things like that. Typically, like, you want to start, I know you're not too familiar with footage like that.
Yeah.
But you're going to start making your actions happen about 50 feet out from the stop sign. You were fine. He was fine. He was stopping 15 feet back from the line, though. Which is cool because
I'm
he's
not-
sitting low
Yeah.
and that's his vantage point to see the line. I mean, all things are pretty good. It just took me back to like when I first learned how to drive. Yo, but let me tell you a story though. You know what my first accident was?
In the RX-7?
Hell nah.
What was your first accident?
Many cars before the RX-7.
Well, tell me, because I never heard about this one.
So because the Z was like my favorite car to take, so my dad probably used to work out of town.
Yeah.
So he'd go and the keys were always in the same place. So I'm like, oh man, I'm swooping, right? So we get out of school and I had a little girlfriend or whatever, so I'd get the Z and a little 2-seater coupe, so we was rolling, right? So I go pick her up, we go to the mall, we come back down, we roll and I drop her off at the house. And so I think I was about 15 at the time. So we're rolling back and it's nighttime. Now, Pops was out of town, so anytime my phone rang, I answer it because it's Dad, you know what I'm saying? Or it would be Chad telling me, hey, this, that, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'll just always answer on the phone. This time I had my phone in my lap, right? And I was driving back and I think I had just called either Larry or Uncle Ant or something. And I just put my phone down and so I'm driving down Cutting and I'm coming over the train tracks where Carlson is. And so my phone rang and I looked down, the light had went red. So I looked down at my phone and I looked up and I'm like, oh shit! And I'm stabbing the brakes and I hit the back of a Sentra. But you know how soft the suspension is in the Z. So it dipped and it went right under their bumper and that little metal bumper went under their bumper and then the hood hit. Boom. Now, knowing what I know now, not even a problem, right?
Yeah.
This wouldn't, if you and I did this, I'll tell you another story about your Uncle Chad. But if you or I did this, it would just be like, idiot, bozo, whoop, we mash off. No big deal. They tried to press me about, you know, oh, you totaled my car. But I'm a kid, so I know nothing about, like, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
what I just did. I'm just panicked, like, oh, I done fucked up, because there's a dent on the hood. You know how the Z's hoods
Yeah.
go? So that tip was dented like this. So I'm like, there's no way I can get that out. Pops is gonna know. I'm screwed, and I'm panicking, and so this is what you never do. So I'm like, I called Dad. Dad's like, yeah, I'm on my way home. I'll be here in a little bit. So I didn't know what else to do. I brought those people to the house.
Oh.
So they're in the house, and remember what I was telling you when we first moved here? Don't you tell a soul what we got going on inside the crib, because, you know. So when they came inside the crib, saw big screen TV, surround sounds, the whole wall was mirrors, and you know what I'm saying? They was like. So either way, I cost them a good amount of money. So that's like, never bring nobody to the house. You never tell nobody what you got in the house. If they say you broke, be like, yup. I'll be broke. It's whatever, right? I never looked down away from the horizon level after that because of that situation. But yeah, man, I cost Pops a lot of money, dude. I didn't have the best start at driving. So that's why, like, I would like to get you the best advantage starting to drive, because I was just like off to the races, instantly causing drama, getting tickets. But see, that's how my life lined up, because if I didn't get hella tickets, if I didn't get my license suspended and all this extra silly dumb stuff, I wouldn't have been forced to get a job, because my dad was tired of paying thousands of dollars in tickets in the first 6 months of me having a license. And he said, you paying for these tickets, I got a job, that's how I met your mama. So see, if I wasn't a fuck up, you wouldn't be around.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, so I just want you to get the best start at, you know what I'm saying?
So like having a head start.
Yeah, I mean, because you already got a head start driving the Sims.
Yeah.
You've been on go-karts since you was mad young. So you've got more of a head start than I had. But I was a daredevil. I was trying shit at limits. Like, there's a road that I drove back today coming from work in El Cerrito, and I thought, this guy tired. See,
I'm not tired.
Oh, I'm boring him.
No,
I'm sorry.
no, he's not you, boy. It's not none of that.
You lacking oxygen?
Yeah.
I need to do chest compressions?
No, you don't. All right, back to what you're saying, though. You said you.
So I was just trying shit. I thought I was a pro rally driver at 16, 15. I was up there in the Arlington Hills going manny through their back roads. So you don't need to do that, because there's no reason for you to be a daredevil, because we have track access. I do have a track that's willing to let you drive with me. As soon as you feel, not you feel, because it don't matter what you feel, but as soon as you get the confidence that I see that you're ready, whether it be because, I mean, you just turned 13, so whether it be now or next year, you know, low key, we have a few street spots, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes. Yeah, we have.
Shut up!
I didn't say anything. Say anything. All I said was yeah.
Low key, we got a few street spots, and there might be possibility that he hits those. We'll see. But until I see the confidence level like there, because I ultimately, like I was saying in the vlog that you guys will see, I don't want to be giving you my cars to go drive. Like, let's just say I tinted the windows. Nobody knows who's in it, they just knows my cars. And you driving like shit. That's not gonna be good, man. I want it to be to the point where you driving and people don't know who's in the car driving, if it's me or you, until you pop out.
Yeah.
And then I want the cars to be so reliable that you don't have to pop out. You ain't gotta do nothing. I mean, all the cars have been, but that's with me driving. I don't know, maybe I take good care of stuff. Same way like the motorcycles, but the second shit leaves my possession, it goes downhill. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He's an S13 boy, so we might put him in an S13. But
Yeah.
so that's my goal, man. I want to just get to the point where you're comfortable, I'm comfortable with either chasing or leading, and then I just want to be out on the track doing our thing, whether it be in the same. Well, he almost made me yawn. He's boring me.
How am I boring you? You're the main one talking.
See, he just said, "Shut up."
I don't know. Have we? No, we haven't.
No,
No. What do you think? Yeah, what you say?
I can read your mind. What were you about to say?
No, tell me. Tell me what you about to say. I mean, what I was about to say. Tell me.
I know what you was about to say.
Have we ever drove on Sims together? No.
See, I knew that's what you were gonna say.
Because you didn't sell it. You didn't tell me.
I didn't have to because I knew you were gonna say, "Have we ever drove together?" And you know we haven't driven real cars,
No.
me and either cars. So the only other place it could have been is on the Sim.
I don't know if we have though.
We didn't
Only-
drive steering wheel to steering wheel, no.
But you drove steering wheel to controller.
Yeah. So we know you want an S13.
Yes.
Origin Lab, Rays, 57Ds. You want SR.
Yeah.
No more Jay-Z dreams. What made you not want to do Jay-Z no more?
Dude, it's so many people have Jay-Z's now.
Say that shit regular.
It's not cool. It's not as cool as it was before. Cause now everybody just runs Jay-Z's.
Yeah, but I mean, if you like it, it doesn't matter.
I mean, I'm not well for like us, like for a car that is just gonna drive around, just like drive with you stuff. I'd rather keep it like semi-stock instead of having a whole 2J and.
You saying I'm slow or something?
No. No, because I know you can keep up with pretty high horsepower cars.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't. Especially me getting into drifting.
It's really just a driving style, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you've seen Julian keeps up with a lot of people in a KA as he does in the SR. It's like car setup, car comfortability, how you feel driving it. All of that is what counts in the speed that you actually send the car. So yeah, that'd be pretty tight to build.
Because you can send a car and throw big angle, but still be slow. Because
Yeah.
the car is going like
9
this.
times out of 10, unless you went in dumbass fast, it's gonna be slow coming out. But yeah, I mean, so apparently, y'all, he's planning to spend a good amount of my money, and a decent amount. And yeah, so apparently I gotta work harder and do more overtime
No.
and make sure I send these videos out there. You know what I'm saying? We might move to daily vlogs, cause you know what I'm saying.
I mean, by the time I end up really driving, I'll have a job too, and making money.
What if you're really driving in the next couple weeks?
So be it.
Where you working at?
I'll start making YouTube videos and push myself out there to make ad revenue. And put it on one of y'all cars.
And put it on one of y'all
Y'all
cars.
get some money sent to
To
y'all.
put it in my bank account, cuz.
I'll start editing the videos.
We gonna put in the work. Y'all gonna start getting daily vlogs. This summertime too. And school don't function like normal school should no more. He be on the laptop all day.
What I be doing now?
Huh?
What? I don't know. Don't mind me. Don't pay attention. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we about to put in the work. So in that case, we gonna start doing daily vlogs. I'ma OD him with hella footage and make him edit his fingertips off. I'm about to be wildin'. You know how much bleeping you gotta do for the cussing that I do?
Decent amount, yeah. A lot.
I'ma be
Hey,
out
but there's
here,
gonna be
no filter.
But there's gonna be a lot of times I'm gonna take breaks though, cause.
Nope. See,
Yeah.
he don't have the grind I got.
What?
I don't take
busted out
no
a
breaks.
video less than 5 hours. You take longer than me. You take way longer than me to edit. I edit the whole Sonoma video from Winter Jam, and that thing
That
was a
nigga
whole.
just put clips together.
It was a whole 1 hour. I had to chop all that up.
That's because he was trying to do a space dumps from the media on his phone, and he put them Jones together, just strung them. Yeah, well, okay, we'll see. He talking that cap. We gonna see how it work out, yo. So I'm gonna make him edit this video, and we gonna see how it work. But ain't no breaks.
Okay.
When you grinding and you trying to make something pop, there ain't no breaks. You don't see success if you try to take a rest. That shit's a bar.
That's a bleep.
That ain't no bleep, cause this is the podcast. You'll see a lot of yellow dollar signs and red dollar signs on the podcast. These don't get no ad revenue. So anyway, man, enough of all the talking. This has been Experience Gain, long form conversation podcast. My son got to sit in with me and talk to him a little bit about some driving and car stuff and being a little kid. Yo, you used to be your sister's age. I drag you and your mama to the track, in the pits, hot as hell, in the dirt, riding your little bicycle around, telling me what to do, cause you wanted me to check the rims one more time.
Checking the PSI and tires, I kept telling you, check it again, check it all around.
Yeah, you always used to do that. You'd be a little boy, like 2-3 years old. Daddy, check tires. Daddy, check your tires. You know how Nicole do? You check the wheel? You check the wheel? The wheel good? You check the wheel? Because babies are so repetitive. They just want you to, yes, baby, I checked the wheel. That's all you was worried about.
I'll make sure you was good on the track.
Alright, so we gonna get out of here. He got a video to edit. We gonna put this together. He's tearing shit up. How did the control get from way over there to over there?
Because
wow, he's tearing stuff up,
it's hanging off.
So we out. We out, cuz.
We out. Yeah.
That boy did the Millie Rock. We out. Alright.
Give him 2 up, 2 down. I'm out.
We ain't from VA. I'm gonna give y'all 2, man, and we out. VA, Virginia. 2 up, 2 down.
No, we're not from Virginia.
Richmond, CA, not VA. Boy. Alright, we gone.